the second half now, and Kathy obviously needs to be on first. But everyone on the chat seems to be cheering for John White to sing soon. So we'll have Kathy, and then we'll have John White, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh no, they'll all go home after that.
Okay. Okay, let's hope we can still hear you once I've muted and unmuted you, Kathy. Are you there still?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Another topical one. I was listening to my iPod the other day and Jeff suddenly rushed out of the room and came back a little while later and said he'd written a new song inspired by what he'd heard on the iPod. So it's got a chorus, so please join in. I'll start with the chorus. When this bloody lockdown's over, oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free. No more doing household paint jobs. No more queuing at the shops. I will go out for a long walk with no hassle from the cops. When this bloody lockdown's over, oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free. I will go out when I want to, with no one checking on me. I will catch a train to Brighton and have a paddle in the sea. When this bloody lockdown's over, oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free. I can go down to the cafe, enjoy 2 eggs on toast with tea. I will go around the country, Yorkshire, Berkshire and Torquay. When this bloody lockdown's over, oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free. Sit and read the daily paper in somewhere other than my house. Strike up chit-chat with a stranger, even with a bleeding scouse. When this bloody lockdown's over, oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free. Free to go wherever I want to. Free to visit any friend. If I want to venture further, in a plane I can't ascend. When this bloody lockdown's over, Oh, how happy I will be. I will go out for a piss up to celebrate that I am free.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I don't know which Scouse you meant.
Please,
Heartfelt.
please.
Really, Jeff, tonight.
Wonderful.
Songwriting, techie assistance. Oh,
Very heartfelt indeed.
Well, I know these.
And we are going to have some massive piss up when this is over, I have to say.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Why wait? I'm
Oh, okay, fair play. We're right here, but sure.
But, good point. But in the meantime, we have John White.
Yeah.
I'll give you. I'm just doing the mute thing, so just hold your fire a minute.
Okay.
And you're now unmuted, so off you go.
Right. Well, as many of you know, I've made the cover of Folk London, so it's it only took me 100 years to get there. Anyway, it's a great thrill. And some people have asked me, well, what song I'm singing in the picture. So I thought I'd trot it out tonight. So here it is. Pity we aren't kind of all together for the chorus, because it's got a great chorus. Now, oh, I come to get this hat. It's very strange and funny. Grandfather died and left to me his property and money. And when the will it was read out, they told me straight and flat, if I do have his money, I must always wear his hat. So everywhere I go now, down Parkway, down Camden High Street, all the kids shout out after me, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a nobby while and just the proper style? I should like to have one just the same as that. Wherever I go, they shout, hello, where did you get that hat? At 21, I thought I want to my sweetheart get married. People in the neighbourhood had said too long we tarried. So off to church we went right soon, determined to get wed. We had not long been in there when the parson to me said, oh, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a nobby one and just the proper style? I should like to have one, just the same as that. Wherever I go, they shout, hello, where did you get that hat? I once tried hard to be an MP, but failed to get elected. Upon a box I stood round which 1,000 folks collected, and as I dodged the tomatoes and eggs, which was no easy task, a man said to the candidate a question I would ask. Well, I said I'm prepared to answer any questions put before me, upon which his fellow said, the main facing British workers today is not the Brexit or the euro. What the British working man wants to know is, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a nobby one and just the proper style? I should like to have one just the same as that. Wherever I go, they shout, hello, where did you get that hat? When Colonel North, the millionaire, gave his last garden party, I was amongst the guests who had a welcome true and hearty. The Prince of Wales was also there, and my heart jumped with glee when someone said the Prince would like to have a word with me. So I was introduced to His Royal Highness, who shook me by the hand, looked me up and down, and immediately exclaimed, oh, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that tile? Isn't it a nobby one and just the proper style? I should like to have one just the same as that. Wherever I go, they shout, hello, all together. Where did you get that hat? That's the end.
Well done, John. Bloody brilliant.
Come it.
Oh, that hat's seen some action.
Fabulous, and with a hat, with a very good hat as well.
Love you, John.
Thank you, John.
All this for £5 in the shop used to live in High Street that had all carnival stuff. Yeah. Nothing else. Yeah.
Everyone should wear a hat.
Buster's presents. I remember that.
Caroline's got hers on.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I better go and get mine.
Right, James Eagle. I don't know if you've got a hat, but hopefully you have got a song.
I could have gone to get a hat, but it would have meant missing the rest of that song. So
Oh,
here I am hatless.
you get headphones anyway.
I have.
Right.
As the editor of Folk London magazine who put John White on the cover.
Well done. Hey.
Livy's not here, but thanks to Livy for organising, sending out magazines to all the Sharps regulars, and I hope you all got yours if you asked me for one. If not, drop me an email.
Thanks very much for all about it as well.
Just doing the muting thing. Okay.
I'll do a song. This is a song about isolation, I guess, a lockdown of sorts. It's a Scottish song. Apologies to Amanda, but I won't do the accent. It's by a fella called Charlie Allan, who was a Bothy ballad singer, possibly from Aberdeenshire. Oh, when I got home to Ardo, well, the boss had near clue. He couldn't back a tractor cart, there's no ways could he plough. Therefore I had all the work to do, that suited me just fine. And I bade in a little timmer bothy. And the cold winds they blow in aneath my timmer bothy door, and the moosies they duke in and out the knotholes in the floor. But that's not the worst of being here, discomfort I can thole, but it's lonely at night in the bothy. Oh, I sought the manny's fancy bulls and put them out for Perth, and I ken that I'm the best showman that ever walked the earth. But when all the judging's over and when all the silver's won, it's still back to my little timmer bothy. Oh, the cold winds they blow in aneath my timmer bothy door, and the moosies they duke in and out the knotholes in the floor. But that's not the worst of being here, discomfort I can thole, but it's lonely at night in the bothy. Well, now I've no wife to tie me down, so I may on the loose, and every night I can be found at Waldy's public house. But you cannot blame a man for taking comfort where he can, for it's lonely at night in the bothy. Ah, the cold winds they blow in aneath my timber bothy door, and the moosies they duke in and out the knotholes in the floor. But that's not the worst of being here, discomfort I can thole, for it's lonely at night in the bothy. Aye, the cold winds they blow in aneath my timber bothy door, and the moosies they duke in and out the knotholes in the floor. But that's not the worst of being here, discomfort I can thole, but it's lonely at night in the bothy.
Lovely.
Oh. Oh, now, you look like you're ready for Wimbledon.
I'd just say how it's first time about the hat.
Oh, everyone's got a hat now. Where's mine?
I haven't got one. I wish I had a hat.
Hazel and Allan, Neil and
Michael and yeah.
they're all excellent hats.
Entire basket full of hats.
I feel like I'm the odd one out.
All right. Well, Dave, Clare, and your Panama hat. It's you next.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Come on, Dave. Come on.
Where'd you go?
papers and old bits
I
of...
thought of just leaving you on mute, but I decided to take you off it.
All right, yeah. I was looking through some old papers and bits of songs and scraps, trying to put them in some kind of order. And I found a set list of some gig, I don't know where, probably the Constitution, I did with the young Dave Harbord, man on washboard. And apparently next to my name, or next to this song, was my initials. So I'm assuming that I know it, but we'll find out in a minute. It's a song that's not normally associated with the songwriter. Listen while I tell about a little girl. I've been with her for just 3 years. Well, people say she's slow, but I just answer no. Well, she knows how to shift my gears. Everything was rosy, we had it so cozy in our little love nest off the old Kent Road. In our nights of passion, you could hear us thrashing a good 6 houses down the road. But now that she is gone, I can barely carry on. Well, every night I end up canned. I'm in and out of boozers, keep backing all the losers. I have to take myself in and go blimey. I arranged to meet her by the parking meter outside of old Kate's Cafe. But when I arrived there, I looked and couldn't find her, and I thought she must be having a laugh. It's then in disillusion I came to this conclusion. I'd have to make her sorry for crossing my path. Well, I was feeling bad, I was really hopping mad. I couldn't believe she'd left me all alone. I went to see her mother, she wasn't with her uncle, so I began to weep and moan. So Winnie, if you're near, come quick, I'm turning strange. I just don't know which way I should go. Me mates are worried, I just don't know which way I should go. Get off me barra, I just don't know which way I should go. Ask your mother, I just don't know which way I should go. Have a banana, I just don't know which way I should go.
A banana.
I know who it was.
Wonderful.
Who wrote it?
They don't write them like that anymore, thank Christ.
So do you know who wrote it?
Who wrote it?
No idea.
Charlie Chaplin.
McTell.
No, oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Really?
Was it?
That's a good hat.
Okay, right. Ask for it. So I think it's got to be. I see it's fantastic hats, brilliant. It's got to be that none other than Martin Neal.
Oh.
that's all.
Oh yes. Yes, I'll do a musical song as well. Why not? I've just got here through Paris from the sunny southern shore. I to Monte Carlo went just to raise the winter's rent. Dame Fortune smiled upon me as she'd never done before, and I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. Yes, I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. As I stroll along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you should hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You should see them sigh and wish to die. You should see them wink the other eye at the man that broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I patronised the tables in the Monte Carlo hell till they hadn't got a sou for a Christian or a Jew. I made my way to Paris to the charms of Mademoiselle. She's the lodestone of my heart, what can I do? When with 20 tongues she swears that she'll be true. As I stroll along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you should hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You should see them sigh and wish to die. You should see them wink the other eye at the man that broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I stay in bed till after lunch and then my daily walk to the Grand Triumphal Arch is one grand triumphal march, observed by each observer with the keenness of a hawk. I'm a mass of money, linen, silk and starch. Yes, I'm a mass of money, linen, silk and starch. As I stroll along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you should hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You should see them sigh and wish to die. You should see them wink the other eye at the man that broke the bank at Monte Carlo. As I stroll along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you should hear the girls declare he must be a millionaire. You should see them sigh and wish to die. You should see them wink the other eye at the man that broke the bank at Monte Carlo.
Fabulous. We've had a good lot of music hall songs and comedy songs tonight, one way or another. Dave Harbord may well be about to treat us to something similar, or again, something completely different. Who knows?
Dave!
Dave.
Doing the muting thing.
There he is.
Actually,
hang on. You're away.
Okay, mate. This isn't actually a musical song, but it's of that era. When a felon's not engaged in his employment, nor mature in his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother when there's constabulary duty to be done. Taking one consideration with another, a policeman's lot, he's not an happy one. Oh, when there's constabulary duty to be done, a policeman's lot, he's not an happy one. Excuse me. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, and the cutthroat is an organising crime, he loves to hear that little brook a gurgling and listen to the merry village chime. When a coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a basking in the sun. Taking one consideration with another, a policeman's lot, he's not an happy one. Oh, when there's constabulary duty to be done, a policeman's lot is not an happy one.
There's Kathy's hat.
Love the hat, Kathy. Look at that hat.
Very smart.
Incredible.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Hazel's got a hat now. Everyone's got a hat except me.
I had one when I first met you, Tom, up on the roof.
Oh,
Oh,
Put his hat on the roof.
it's a song, isn't it?
There's
Oh.
in there because he wrote a song on the roof of my uncle's house wearing his woolly hat.
Oh.
We were both
Breathe
on
them
the
the
floor
arse.
together doing the harmony. I kid you not.
Fantastic. Do you remember what song it was?
Blow, winds blow.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
Well worth it. Okay, our next singer, without a hat, but hopefully with a song to cheer us or make us miserable, whatever, is Tina McKevitt, who I believe, are you in Sheffield?
I am, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, welcome.
Nice, it's nice to be with you, zooming in from Sheffield. Yeah. Well, it's not a happy one.
Okay, let me just do the mute thing.
All right. All right, it's one from, I know Oliver sang one from Armagh, and also John sang one about transportation. So this links the two, really. On Monday morning early, as my wandering steps did lead me down by a farmer's station of meadow and green lawn, I heard great lamentation that the wee birds they were making, saying we'll have no more engagements with the boys of Mullaghbawn. Squire Jackson was unequalled for honour or for reason. He never turned a traitor or betrayed the rights of man. But now we are endangered by a vile, deceiving stranger who has ordered transportation for the boys of Mullaghbawn. As those heroes crossed the ocean, I'm told the ship in motion did stand in wild commotion, as if the sea ran dry. The trout and salmon gaping as the cuckoo left her station. Farewell to the lovely Erin and the hills of Mullaghbawn. Thank you.
Lovely.
And hi, Oliver.
hello. Lovely song. Well done.
Where's your hat, Oliver?
Good point. Where's your hat and where's your hand, Oliver? You've not got your hand up again.
Oh, you didn't tell me I had to do it again.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've said we've got about enough singers to take us up until 11. So we depends how people feel if they want to carry on. But anyway, we'll keep going until everybody decides to go home. And Tina, thank you for that lovely song, all the way from Sheffield. Hopefully,
Lovely to join you.
You'll join us again. It's much easier than coming to Cecil Sharp House.
Less
Should have
planning.
been in Sheffield last weekend. I would have been there.
Excuse me, Amanda's head gear thing, absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
You know my friend Sharon Krause up
That
there?
is a beautiful bonnet.
Hi, Ricky.
Amanda, that is
I was directing a question to Tina if she knew Sharon Kraus.
Oh, I'm sure I've heard of that name, but I don't know her.
Oh, she lived in
Yeah.
Berkeley for a while, but she's a Sheffield girl.
Yeah, because I always get it mixed up with Alison Krauss. I know I've heard the name. I don't think I know her.
Okay, Pal, it's you next.
Okay.
Where's she gone?
Pal?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, I'm just doing the mute thing. Okay, off you go.
Okay. I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina, I did roam. There I met a fair pretty maiden, her name and age I do not know. Her hair it was of a bright sun color, and her lips of a ruby red. On her breast she wore white lilies. There I long to lay my head. Well, in my heart you are my darling. At my door you're welcome in. At my gate I'll meet you, my darling. If your love I could only win, I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun refused to shine, than to see you be another man's darling, and to know that you'll never be mine. Well, in the night I'm dreaming about you. In the day I find no rest, just the thought of you, my darling, sends aching pains all through my breast. Well, when I'm dead and in my coffin, with my feet turned toward the sun, come and think on me, my darling. Come and think on the way you done.
Okay, so thank you, Pal. Simon Prager, can you please sing us some blues to cheer us up?
Here's your hat.
I'll try and... This is a song. I don't know if Tom Paley. Yeah, I know Tom knew this song, and I know he played it. I don't know if he ever played it at Sharps, but anyway, this is a song which comes from Charlie Poole, and it's a story of Frankie and Johnny, and it has a chorus, and you can join in, and I'll know whether you're really joining in or not, even though I won't hear you. And the chorus goes like this: When the winter wind begins to blow, the ground gets covered up with snow. Can you manage that? When the winter wind begins to blow, the ground gets covered up with snow. Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They had a quarrel one day. Johnny swore he'd leave her, said he was gone away, never coming home, gone away to Rome. Frankie, she begged and she pleaded, my love Johnny, please stay. Oh my honey, I've done you wrong, but please don't go away. Then Johnny sighed and Frankie cried, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter wind begin to blow, the ground covered up with snow, you'll think you weren't joining in. You weren't ready, I know you weren't. I'll try it again. I'm going away, I'm going to stay, you're never coming home. You ready? Gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter wind begin to blow, the ground covered up with snow, you'll think of me. Gonna want me back, I'm your loving man. You weren't really trying. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come. Frankie, she said to her Johnny, say man, your hour done come. From underneath her silk kimono she drew a 44 gun. It was a fair, pretty large affair. Johnny, he ran down the stairwell. My love, Frankie, don't shoot. Frankie took aim with a 44, 5 times with a Rudy toot-toot. Then Johnny fell, and Frankie yelled, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, you're never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter wind begin to blow, the ground covered up with snow, you'll think of me. Gonna want me back, I'm your loving man. You're not really trying. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say to come. Send for your rubber-tied hearses, send for your rubber-tied hat. Take my Johnny to the graveyard, I've shot him in the back with a great big gun. As the preacher begun, send for some policeman, take me right away. Lock me in that dungeon cell and throw the key away. My Johnny's dead, because he said, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, you're never coming home. You're ready now, aren't you? Gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter wind begin to blow, the ground covered up with snow, you'll think of me. Gonna want me back, loving man, please yourself. I'll miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come. Last time, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, you're never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter wind begin to blow, the ground covered up with snow, you'll think of me. Gonna want me back, I'm your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come.
Slightly difficult chorus, I have to say.
Just a little tricky.
Okay, who's next? Oh, by the way, Angelica, I see you found a tick for yes. I don't know if that's a substitute for a hand.
No.
It's not. Okay.
Rubbish.
Just
Tell her to
checking.
sing. Order her to sing.
No, I'm not prepared. Thank you. Just
We'll
saying.
bully you
It's
next.
brilliant. I love it.
Good. We'll bully you next week if you're here.
Sure,
But
yeah, I'll be prepared.
okay, Hazel, what have you got for us?
Far from that heart.
About pedaling along, catching the wind. I thought I'd just go for this one. In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your loving mind. To feel you all around me and to take my hand along the sand. Oh, but I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown pales the sky, I want to bide a while behind your smile, and everywhere I look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing, would make me sing. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. When the rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears and help me to leave all my blues behind. For standing in your heart is where I want to be and long to be. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. And I'm sorry, but you're not going to get the instrumental that should be playing now, because my guitar is not fit in my hands. And so I will ad-lib and make a mess of whatever the hell I'm trying to say as I fill the space before the next verse. And in the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your loving mind. For standing in your heart is where I want to be and long to be. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind.
Oh,
dear.
Fabulous instrumental there as well.
Yes.
Great bit of improvisation.
Great.
So long since I've had someone to talk to, face to face. They're crazy.
Okay, we've just got a few singers left. Actually, Clive, do you have anything for us?
I've snug.
You're snug.
I've snug.
And you're not going to sing again. All right. Go away,
of the night.
Go away then.
That's my
But not before.
Pardon?
But not before we've heard Riggy and a few others. So Riggy, you're up next. All the way from California.
Yeah.
The same period as the. We're unmuted. So this is the same period as that Charlie Poole song. I'm going away to leave you, love. I'm going away for a while, but I'll return to you someday if I go 10,000 miles. The storms out on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world would lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. Don't you see that mournful dove who's flying from pine to pine? He's mourning for his own true love, just like I mourn for mine. The storms out on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world would lose its motion, love, if I prove false to you. Who's gonna shoe your pretty little foot, and who will love your hand, and who will kiss your ruby red lips when I'm in a foreign land? The storms out on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. If the world wouldn't lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. Papa's gonna shoe my pretty little foot, and Mama's gonna glove my hand. and sister can kiss my ruby red lips, 'cause I don't need no man. The storms out on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world would lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. I'll never go back on the ocean. I'll never go back on the sea. I'll never go back on the girl I love, lest she goes back on me. The storms that are on the ocean, the heavens may cease to be. This world would lose its motion, love, if I prove false to thee. Carter.
Good man.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Lovely, Riggy. You're the man.
Thank you, Riggy. I see we've got a few people who just realised it's Tuesday and joined us. They're probably also wondering what's happening with the whole hat thing.
I think we should leave it as a mystery.
I think they're going to have to watch this whole thing on YouTube to find out, because we didn't start with the hats.
we just wear hats at shops now.
Okay, what's next? Michael Dunnigan and Louise, you are next. What have you got for us?
Do something lofty.
You should be on okay now. I've unmuted you.
Okay, you hear us? Can you hear? Yeah? We good? We unmuted? Amanda? We good? We can, okay, cool.
Yes, everyone's giving you thumbs up, but maybe you missed it. Okay, yeah.
Homeward bound one night of the day, swinging in my hammock I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream, I thought it true, concerning Franklin, his gallant crew. With 100 seamen he sailed away to the frozen oceans in the month of May, to forge a passage around the pole, where we poor seamen do sometimes go. Hardships they vainly strove, their ship on mountains of ice it strove. None but the Eskimo and his skin canoe were the only one who ever came through. Baffin Bay where the whalefish meet, the fate of Franklin no man can. Fate of Franklin no tongue can tell. Lord Franklin alone with his sailors knew well. Homeward bound one night on deep, swinging in my hammock I fell asleep. dream. I thought it true concerning Franklin, his gun crew. And now my burden, it gives me pain. From a long lost Franklin, I'd cross the main. 10,000 pounds would I freely to no honor, my Franklin you live. Homeward bound one night on the beat, swinging in my hand, I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream, I thought it true, concerning Franklin and his gun crew.
Wrong muted,
Yes, yes.
Something wrong with the muting and unmuting, hasn't it?
Yeah, well,
Everyone went,
yeah.
most people went unmuted at the end there for no reason that I could see.
Yeah.
Glitch. I wasn't anywhere near it, I promise. Anyway,
There's a gremlin somewhere, gremlining.
yeah. Okay, we have another duo in a fluke of programming. Caroline and Chris are now up next. Of course, it might just be one or the other. I don't know. Anyway, I'll mute. And unmute.
Not me.
Yeah, son. I've got one. Me then you.
That should be you now. Oh, hang on.
Okay, if it's all right, it's me then Caroline. So one song for each of us. This one is a 19th century chartist song. I forget who it's by. Set to music by some guy called Martin Carthy.
Never met him.
Shut
up. What?
We plough and sow, it's so very, very low that we delve in the dirty clay, till we bless the plain with the golden grain, and the vale with the fragrant hay. A place we know is so very, very low, it's down at the landlord's feet. We're not too low, the bread to grow, too low, the bread to eat. Down, down we low, down so very, very low, to the hell of the deep sunk mine. We gather the proudest gems to grow from when the crown of the despot shines. Whenever he lacks upon our backs, fresh loads he deigns to lay. We're much too low to vote the tax, but not too low to pay. We're low, mere rabble we know, yet at our plastic power, the molds at the lordling's feet do grow into palace and church and tower, then prostrate fall in the rich man's hall, cringe at the rich man's door. We're much too low to build the wall, too low to build the floor. We're low, is so very, very low, yet from our fingers glide the silken flow and the robes that glow from the limbs of the sons of pride. And what we get and what we give, we know and we know our share. We're much too low the cloth to weave, too low the cloth to wear. We're low, it's so very, very low, yet when the trumpets ring, the thrust of a poor man's arm will go through the heart of the proudest king. We're low, a place we know, where only the rank and file. We're not too low to kill the foe, too low to touch the spoil.
Hey. Thank you. A bit of politics. Excellent. Okay. Has Caroline got one for us? Or yes? Hang on. You've muted yourself, but everybody else is unmuted.
I'm muted now.
Okay. Unmute yourself, Caroline, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, sure. So sure, let's do the classic. We've all been there and there. Who'll be the lady and who'll be the lord when we are ruled by the love of one another? Who'll be the lady and who'll be the lord
in the light that is coming in the morning? So sing John Paul and say to them all, long live the day that is dawning. I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning.
Eve is a lady and Adam is the Lord.
When we are ruled by the love of one another,
Eve is the lady and Adam is the Lord.
in the light that is coming in the morning. So sing John Paul and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning.
Who shall be ruled by fellowship, I say?
All shall be ruled by the love of one another. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. So
sing John Paul
and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning.
Labour and spin for
fellowship, I say. Labour and spin for the love of one another. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. So sing John Paul and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning.
Thank you. And Riggy has supplied us with some historical notes in the chat for reference later. Thank you very much for that, Riggy. And
We're going to say whiskey.
I've only got one more singer with a hand up, and that singer is Oliver. And so I think it's time we had Oliver, really.
Oh, did you want a hand up? You better do it.
Okay.
now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's okay, because it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So I think. If you'll indulge me, I'll close after Oliver, unless anyone is desperate to sing a song for tonight. But it's getting a little bit late.
I'm running out of booze. We have to finish soon.
All right. Okay, Oliver, off you go.
Right. Can you hear me? All right.
Yes. Yes.
Am I adjusted?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Amanda. You've done very well. Right. This is an ash. This is a song from the west of Ireland. It's an ashling or a dream song. Very, very old, and not too long. I'll be pleased to tell you. So, in the twilight. Excuse me. Start again. In the twilight of the morning, as I roved out upon the dew, my morning cloak around me, intending all my flocks to view, it was there I spied a female. She was a charming beauty bright, and I took her for Diana, or the evening star that rules the night. I was taken in surprise by her, it being still the full noon of the day, to see that lovely creature coming o'er the banks of sweet Loch Ray. Her snow-white breasts lay naked, her cheeks they were a rosy red, and my heart was captivated at the two black eyes rolled in her head. Fair maid, I cried, your love I crave, for Cupid is the cruel foe. I will roll you in my morning cloak and take you back to Easter snow. Go home, acquaint your parents, indeed, kind sir, I'll do the same. And if both the parents give consent, neither you nor I will bear the blame.
Lovely.
Lovely, Oliver.
You're all wonderful.
It's lovely to see you.
Lovely Oliver, to hear you singing again. I'm glad you managed to join us this week. So, coming to the end of this, this is the third official session, and we had a trial session before that. So we've been doing this for a month. So we'll carry on doing it until we're not in lockdown, but who knows how long that will be. Anyway.
Carry on till I get out of this bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been another great night.
Yeah.
Good to see everyone.
Thank you,
Yeah. Well done, Amanda.
Well, thank you
very much, Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda. Thanks, Amanda.
Okay, I'm going to sing one to finish off. Thank you. So yeah, basically on the theme, as I was saying earlier, of it being really cold. and hoping that the weather will get better. Well, it did for a bit, and then it got worse again. It's freezing now. So anyway, by Adam McNaughton. Let's get a chorus for you all not to join in with. I ken you dinna like it last to winter here in town, for the scaldies I must cry us and try to put us down, and it's hard to raise 3 bairns in a single flea box room, so I'll tack you on the road again when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom. When the yella's on the broom, so I'll tack you on the road again when the yella's on the broom. The scaldies cry us tinker dirt and sconce our bairns in school, but wha cares what a scaldie thinks? A scaldie's but a fool. He's never heard the Yorlin song or seen the flax in bloom, for they're aye cooped up in hooses when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, for they're aye cooped up in hooses when the yella's on the broom. Nae sale for pegs or baskets, just to stay alive. We have to work at scaldy jobs frae 9 o'clock till 5. But we ca' nae man our master, for we own the world's room. And we'll bid farewell to Brechin when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, for we'll bid farewell to Brechin when the yella's on the broom. I'm weary for the springtime to tak the road once more, for the planting and the pearling and the berry fields of Blair. We'll meet up wi' our kinsfolk frae all the country round, when the Ganaboot folk tak the road and the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, when the yella's on the broom, when the Ganaboot folk tak the road and the yella's on the broom. Thank you, and good night.
Lovely. Thank you, everyone.
So that was wonderful.
Thank you.